Last night we were at Horror Nights. We got the next 3 days over at both Islands of Adventure and Universal Florida. So we're gonna be bouncing back from park to park.
Yeah, and it's sunny and no rain, so far.
Yeah, I think we're gonna catch a good break with the weather. When we were looking at the weather for the 4 days that we were here, literally it's the 4-day gap with no rain. So
yeah, so
I think we got lucky with that. Starting the day today at Islands of Adventure, we purposely are gonna try to hit all the water rides today to minimize the amount of days we're wet and soggy.
Yeah.
But I think the first thing we're actually gonna do is the drop tower. Oh, you can see Hulk in the back.
Yeah, we're going to the drop tower because it's 5 minutes, so.
So the drop ride itself,
Lame.
The ride itself for a drop tower is kind of lame, but the theming is probably the best I've seen on a drop tower. Theming and queue is great. The rest is whatever. This area around here is kind of cool though. We walked past Spider-Man. We're skipping it for now.
Well, okay, I have a confession. Yesterday before Horror Nights, we came to the park and we rode Velocicoaster,
And went on Spider-Man.
and Hulk. But we're gonna do it all again, so don't worry.
We don't have express passes for today. We have it for tomorrow and Sunday.
All I know is
But
it
not
is
today.
so humid, and I am grimy.
All right, so we talked on the last video about
Yeah, remember how Splash Mountain we thought we got wet on?
this
No.
ride put that to shame.
That was crazy.
It's impossible to not get completely soaked on this one.
Yeah,
I mean, you probably can't tell from the video, but
yeah, you can't tell, but
we're drenched.
that was like the best rapids I've ever been on there.
They kind of tricked you in the middle because you started going up a lift and you're like,
Yeah,
really,
we
that's
thought
it?
it was over, and then there was a whole freaking second half, and there were huge boats, or like whatever, rafts.
So, since we're already soaking wet, we're probably going to go over and try to ride the other two water rides here, the Jurassic River Adventure, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. I don't know if they switched the theming to here, like in Hollywood. And then also the rapids.
No.
Oh. I lied, we just got off the rapids, the log flume.
The log, yeah.
The Dudley Do Right Rips Off Falls or something like that.
Something like that.
So as we said earlier, we kind of cheated and rode Velocicoaster yesterday. What are your impressions on it?
It changed me as a person.
It changed you as a woman?
Yeah. That was the best thing I've ever done in my life. That's dramatic, but I don't know if I'm being dramatic actually. And I want to go again.
Look at this cute little thing we found.
It's adorable. Full of fish. I love it.
I don't know if you can hear this.
Uh-oh.
What?
My eye.
So we're in line for Rips Off Falls right now. Yesterday when we went on Rip Ride Rocket, it broke down while we were on it. So they gave us an express pass to use, and we're just gonna use it on this today.
Yeah, this is the one day we don't have express, so.
So we used the single express ticket that they gave us. So didn't get as wet as we were expecting, but still pretty wet. Do you like it better in Splash Mountain?
I don't know, because Splash Mountain is very nostalgic for me, you know? The theming was, I didn't understand the theming.
Dudley Do Right. You don't know who Dudley Do Right is?
No.
Me neither.
I mean, the outside's really cool looking, but I think I still like Splash Mountain better. We just rode Jurassic Park. It made me a little bit sleepy, but it was fun.
I thought the drop's more intense than the Hollywood one.
I think so, yeah.
I also like... Sorry, Velocicoaster's loud in the back. I like how it's still the original theming, that they didn't switch it to Jurassic World.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna go to Velocicoaster now.
What to do?
I'm so excited. What is that?
I don't know.
Are you sleepy?
No, our hiccups.
Okay.
So story time. We rode Hagrid's earlier, and we are kind of dumb, but it kind of paid out at the end.
Yeah.
But we completely missed the lockers that you're supposed to put your bags in.
Yeah, and he has this big
And
backpack
I had this
on.
backpack on, and we got to like the front before like the final like queue station before the loading area, and they were like, oh, you have to go back out and put your stuff in the lockers. So we were like, shoot, are we gonna have to wait in line? And they were like, no, here's this child swap pass. So we went back down, put our stuff in the locker, came back, and after we handed them back the child swap pass, they literally put us right in the front, and we noticed that the people that were in front of us in line
We're behind us.
were behind us. Because we forgot to put our stuff in the lockers, we ended up riding a little bit quicker than we would have normally.
Yeah, and we skipped a whole part of the line. So that was fun.
The ride itself was a lot more intense and fast than I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like some kind of kiddie
Yeah.
roller
It
coaster.
was fun. I do love. Okay, so we just rode. Sounded like a school. We just rode Velocicoaster.
It's life changing.
It's life changing.
Easily new #1 right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I just.
It's just so out of control. You have no idea where you're going next. It's fast. It's intense. The inversions are amazing.
I love it.
She's a new woman.
I'm no longer Leah.
What you're now?
Jalissa.
Joe.
Joe Mama.
Let's go ride Dr. Seuss.
One extreme to the other. It's fine.
I'm excited for it.
He's a freak.
I love Dr. Seuss.
He loves Dr. Seuss.
Is Dr. Seuss a boy or a girl?
Well,
Oh wait, I can't say if it's a boy or a girl.
Dr. Seuss is literally the author, you freak.
Oh, it's the Cat in the Hat. We just got off the Dr. Seuss trolley. If I was a kid, I would have hated that.
I told him, I was like, this is what I imagine hell to sound like with the constant, like,
Annoying noises.
yeah, it was bad. You should not be here when your mother is out. I wish it was as squishy as it looked.
The Dr. Seuss ride is a lot better in the... Or not Dr. Seuss.
Cat in the Hat.
I'm delusional right now. The Cat in the Hat ride was a lot better in the trolley.
Agreed. Still not great.
Very Disney vibe.
Very Little Mermaid vibe, but not Little Mermaid.
Some of the animatronics weren't working either.
Yeah, thing one, thing two, we're just...
Just what?
Frozen.
I just got hit by a brick wall.
I know, I'm so tired all this. Can you tell?
So we decided we're just gonna call it a... day. It's only 5:40. We got the next 2 days with express passes. So we were fine leaving a little bit early today.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for our hotel shuttle now. We still got like another 45 minutes till that comes.
Muffin.
Just casually eating a muffin in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Turning that poop into wine.
That doesn't make sense.
Until it does.
We're gonna go get dinner, but I needed something because I was like dizzy. What's going on? Oh no. Jail.
So we're actually, there's 11 mazes at Horror Nights. The 11th is The Exorcist. Let's see what The Exorcist maze looks like. You're not playing along very well.
I don't understand.
You're supposed to be The Exorcist. Levitate out of bed. Start levitating. Vomit all over the room. Piss. So it's day 2 in our Universal trip. We got express passes today because we're staying at the Lowe's Royal Pacific. Day 3, but day 2 is just
part
parks. Yeah, we have express passes for today and tomorrow. It is 8:15. We're over at Universal Studios. Got in the park early. 8:25, whatever. But not much is open yet. We're gonna go try to see what is open. All right, so first ride of the day we're going on is E.T.
E.T. Extraterrestrial.
The one in Hollywood back when it was open. Funny story, my parents actually used to tell me all the time how I used to cry on that ride.
Aww, are you gonna cry now?
No.
Yes, he is. I'll let y'all know. Amazing.
Favorite ride so far.
Yeah.
Very 90s.
Very 90s. But
Can you see why I used to cry as a kid?
no, honestly, no.
I don't see it either.
Well, he was crying this time too, so I don't know.
I was
what
just
that's-
sobbing, just
yeah.
weeping.
Maybe it's just because it's so beautiful for you.
It's the nostalgia from.
Hey, I'm waiting by the bathroom because Pietro's taking a poop. So I'll probably be here about 2 hours until he comes back. We want to go on the little Woody Woodpeckers ride, but it doesn't open till 9 and it's 8:43. So honestly, we might be able to go on by the time he gets out. He usually spends quite some time in there, so we'll see.
So we're in the queue right now for the Simpsons ride. I'm assuming it's the same thing as in Hollywood.
I hate the Hollywood one.
It's all right.
Sorry, Simpsons.
I wonder what they're gonna do with it after 2028 when they lose the rights for the IP. What will it be rethemed to? Back to the Future
Joe
again.
Mama.
Joe Mama. Love the Simpsons. Hate that ride.
That was the worst thing in my entire life. And I'm not being dramatic. It's so long. Length just to get on the ride is so long. It's just awful. What would you rate it? 0.
Yeah, I'd give it a little bit more than that.
0.
Like a 1.
We did Men in Black at Horror Nights, so we're skipping it. I beat him, by the way, when we did do it
That's just because she selected the bonus button.
because I was paying attention and they said push the purple button or something.
As a tip, when they say press the button, press it
Press
immediately.
it, because I got 100 extra thousand points and I whooped everyone in our little thing.
So one of the cool things about the entrance to Diagon Alley is that there's like different entries and tunnels to get in. There's like a bunch of different ways.
It's kind of secretive.
We got off Gringotts right now.
Yes.
Is
It's good.
it a coaster or not?
I'm counting it,
I mean, it's technically considered one, but
so I'm counting it.
were you expecting that tilt track?
No, that was my first tilt track.
Well, there's like not really any others in the US.
I know, except for the one they're building. But I kind of want to break from 4D stuff right now.
All right, so as you can see, it's a beautiful day out here. It's like perfect weather, sky's clear, probably because there's a hurricane coming. So we had plans to go to SeaWorld on Monday and Busch Gardens on Tuesday. It's a Saturday, FYI. But there's a hurricane supposed to be hitting Florida those days. So we're canceling our trip for Monday and Tuesday and flying back to Austin tomorrow night. That's sad.
Literal jail. But
Yep, we'd rather be safe than sorry.
We have work and stuff that we can't
lose our flights.
yeah.
So we're just gonna leave early.
But we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll come back for SeaWorld and Busch Gardens.
We'll be back next year. So we're going to Fast and Furious next. We've heard bad things about it, but we'll see for
We're
ourselves.
just getting it over with, honestly.
We're doing it just because we've never done it, but not really that excited. Whee! Employees at the front were super excited and friendly.
Yeah.
They're treating us like family.
Forever. What
So
the heck was that?
That was pretty bad.
Also, we like got stuck.
It started breaking down like while we were on it, and we got stuck like twice.
We were just sitting there, and we missed like half of it because the screen things were going way ahead, and we were stuck. But we could see them going, but we were way far back.
And it was like super jerky too.
Yeah.
She
It was
only
like,
smacked
"Whoa."
around.
Because it was like,
But what was it like?
no, because it was like malfunctioning, so it would just like stop, and everyone was like, "Whoa!" It's funny.
I still feel like we got way too wet for that ride.
Yeah,
They kept spraying us with
sprayed
water.
in the eye.
It was annoying.
And then these loud ass like
Loud as shit.
my ears.
Kind of disappointing.
I mean, not that we were expecting much.
Yeah.
I'll give you up. I'll be a growing boy, baby, yeah. Yeah. Everybody get your hands up.
Where are we?
I don't know. Some store, the Horror Nights store, I guess.
Leah likes the Hollywood Mummy better. I like this
do.
one better. This one had more airtime, and I felt like it just kind of like whipped you around on the turns.
There was a little bit of airtime, which was nice.
I think overall this one is better. So that's gonna wrap up part 1 of this video. But wait, there's more. Part
There's
2 will be
more.
coming out. We still got a day and a half to go.
Still lots to do.
Lots to see.
ride.
So don't go away just yet.